Thanks for accidentally clicking on Tablenauts. I'm Doolin, and today I have 3 solo board game recommendations for you guys. But first, I just want to say I'm sorry for the lack of posts in May. I finished the top 50 for me and Max a few weeks ago, and after I posted it, it was kind of just this, like, oh my gosh, a slog to edit, guys. If you watched that, you might not think, like, just talking about our favorite games would be so difficult, but it's a long edit. And when I was done, it was kind of just this, I need a break. I need a break. And so that's why, honestly, nothing other than just motivation has struck me, and now I'm back. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and hope you didn't miss us too bad. Some of you might not have even realized we were gone, and that's okay too. I'm going to start with my favorite solo game that I played this month, and it is not exclusively solo. However, it is one that, as far as like solo games go, like comparing it to all solo games, even solo exclusive games, it's up there. It's a really, really, really good game, and that is Harvest by Keymaster Games. This game right here, I have played so much of in the last few months. Really thanks to Sam from Lord of the Board, and he helped rekindle a love for it through BGA plays. And then I realized that it has a solo mode that I've never tried, and I hopped into it, and I love it, guys. It has challenges that I think, if you want to make a good like solo mode to your game, it needs challenges. It needs to be different than just playing it with friends, because almost always, and maybe some of you disagree who are watching this video, almost always it's more fun to play a game with friends than by yourself. However, what this game does is, instead of just saying, hey, here's a score, marker, like shoot for it, see how best you can go, it gives you unique characters, like the characters that you have to be, and then it gives you like some things that are going to happen in that game that are going to be different than the base game. Maybe it's some places, the worker placement spots that you can't go to. Maybe Gary, who is the AI in the game, is going to go to and hog a very specific part of the board. One of them that I thought was incredibly challenging is you lose all of your money at the end of every single round and are given 2 points for each piece of money, but if you've never played this game, you need money in order to like do most things that are really good, at least. And so it makes the game really unique and also more difficult. For those of you that have no idea what Harvest is, it's a worker placement game, but also a tile placement game. I like to think of this as like, I don't want to say a feast for Odin and make you think, oh, wow, like that kind of, because there's not that many worker placement spots, but you are using worker placement spots to get seeds, to be able to grow them, to build buildings. The buildings give you special actions. Like, all these things are happening, and I love this game because it's quick. It's got only 4 rounds for you to do things, with 3 meeples, or wheelbarrow meeples for you to play. So you're only going to take 12 actions, and then you're scoring. This is one that oftentimes I can't stop thinking about. It's one that when I go to sit down to play a solo game, this one is up there for ones that I want to pull out the most. And if you watch a gameplay, maybe if the gameplay of Harvest is up, like gonna work for our channel, let me know. I would love to play one, but it's so fast, quick, fun, and really like challenging in order to, especially those challenges. Like, they're not ones that you're gonna always succeed on every single time you play, and I like that about it. Another, again, special shout out to Sam. Thank you for reinvigorating my love for Harvest. Right now, Harvest is like one of the best Keymaster games that I've ever played. Like, I love it. Next up is the solo-only game that I have that is getting played regularly because of its ease of setup and an ease of like quickness in play. I can get a game of this done, a round of this done, in about 15 to 20 minutes now. As long as I remember the rules, setup is very, very quick, and I can get through rounds really quickly, and that is Gloomhaven Buttons and Bugs. And some of you guys know I built a solo board not too long ago. This is one that I can fit on like half to 2/3 of it. Like, it's a little sprawling. Don't let the box fool you. Like, this packs a good Gloomhaven punch whenever you play it. My dog is going nuts. So she gets to sit here with me for a second. Gloomhaven Buttons and Bugs, it feels an awful lot like just playing Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion solo like I've done before. However, it's true solo. Like, there's only one character that you can play as at a time, and it's really fast. So you have a hand of 4 cards with an A and a B side. When you use the A side, it flips to the B side, comes back into your hand, and once you use the B side, it goes to the discard pile. And so I love this because every single time I either get smoked really quick or I find out how to efficiently do the round quickly. There's no like fluff to this game. There's no poor turns in this game. Like, if you waste a turn, you're done, because you have to be as efficient as possible in this game in order to win. I'm currently playing as the Bruiser character, but there are multiple that I could go back and play through the whole thing and have a whole other experience with. And I love this because every single time you go back to it, it's a new part of the story, a new whole round, new types of enemies, and every single time you beat a level, you get some piece of equipment that's attached to that card. Just really good all around. Great solo game. I would highly recommend this to players who enjoy that adventure style game. Maybe people who have played Gloomhaven and love Gloomhaven but cannot either play it again or don't have the group for it. Like, this is Gloomhaven in a box for solo players, and it's so small and really cheap. Like, I can't sell it more. Like, it's great. Lastly, I have a game that will probably surprise you because I've not really talked about it much, but I've discovered a new love for this game after playing it with Kenny and Max so long ago, and that is Habitats. Habitats is a game that Max once said was his Cascadia. And I think I'm almost there. With what Max is saying, Habitats is really good, and I'm surprised at how few people seem to be talking about this game. I think Harmonies is getting the love that Habitats deserves, and I'm not trying to if you love Harmonies, that's fine. And I've never played it solo. I've only played it the actual multiplayer, but Habitats just feels like there's more going on for it. In every single round, you're going to be moving this little safari Jeep around habitats, and on each of the habitats is a potential animal that can go on that habitat tile. You're not going to get points at the end of the game for your largest grassland or your largest desert together. What you will get points for, though, is those animals on those tiles fulfilling what they need, their habitats that they need in order to survive. Whenever you fulfill, let's say a water buffalo is on there and it needs 4 grasslands and 2 water, if it's connected to 4 grasslands and 2 water, then you can take the little water buffalo meeple and put it on that tile, letting you know that at the end of the game, you're going to score however many points it says that you get. And after, I think it's 20 something rounds, you immediately just check for scoring, and you always feel like you're 1 or 2 turns away from fulfilling as much as you want. But again, you're not going to fulfill everything because every single tile has, fulfillment needs, and they're typically a lot more than just 1 or 2. And so it's very much a game of, what am I willing to not score in order to score my other things? And how can I build this out as efficiently as possible to, score enough? And I love this game as a, morning over a cup of coffee style game. It's really, really calm, really relaxing. And every time you go back to it, it's going to be different because there are so many of these tiles in order to play the game. And it's not just animals and habitats. There's gates, there are, camping spots. All of these things are going to be unique scoring opportunities for you. If you like that style of game, that Cascadia, even Calico comes to mind, style of game, Habitats is one you should at least give a shot. But those are my 3 recommendations. I would once again, just say, who they're for. Habitats, again, that puzzly style player, Cascadia lover. Gloomhaven Buttons and Bugs, it seems obvious and redundant to say, but if you are a Gloomhaven fan, I think you'll like it. And you like solo games, it's literally perfect. It's Gloomhaven in a box, really done well. And I love it. It's super efficient, no fluff, great game. And then Harvest is just all around amazing. Like it's thinky enough for anybody who likes to sit there and really math out their turns and try to be as efficient as possible, with all of the added characters and different sunrise actions. Like every time you go to the game, you're going to be thinking of new ways to make that combination work. And it's not just grow as much as you can, score as much as you can. Like I've won this game plenty of times by barely growing anything and really just building out buildings. And it's really great. Like it deserves more love than it's getting. Honestly, all three of these, I don't hear very many people talking about, and I love them solo. So if you've played any of these and you recommend them, let me know. And also, if you have played these and you have games like it that you think I would enjoy, then please also let me know those down in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for your patience as I moved out of May and kind of had a little bit of a break from editing. It was nice, but I did miss this. And so we'll see what happens next. I know I want to do a video with Emily. Hopefully, I think we're going to film that tomorrow and do sort of like a back from camp, what party games got played the most type of game or type of video. And then I also have promised for forever, and this will be fun, but also a bit chaotic, of a video of me showing how I rank my games, because it's a little nuts, but it works for me and works for my brain. And so once again, thank you for watching. Appreciate you all. I'll see you next time.